Well, John, that looked a scrappy one. How would you assess it?
Yeah, pretty scrappy game, a really difficult one to sum up and assess, I think, because of the amount of sort of bizarre things that happened this afternoon again, and sort of dominated by the lack of, or not dominated by what we saw in terms of football. So yeah, really difficult one, I think, to sum up with all of the stoppages and the referee changing again. And yeah, we'll have to, I think, dust ourselves off, have a look at it. When you're in the moment with the emotion of everything, we'll have to take a good look at that tonight and tomorrow and see what we land on Monday morning.
The red card looked a bizarre one from up there. How did you view it from your perspective?
Yeah, both reds I thought looked strange, and it seemed that they went into the initial challenge. I thought it was initially a poor challenge from the Stevenage player. I thought it looked like it was two-footed from where we were, and then both players seemed to be absolutely fine. Raf said at the back end, we just get up and shake hands, and they said, yeah, well, absolutely fine, no problem. And then both of them got sent off. Very strange. I think that the refereeing unit saw something that no one else in the ground saw, and yeah, that changed the fabric of the game. Both sides playing with 10 men, it made it slightly more open and a bit strange tactically, but yeah, a really weird one, I thought.
You brought in Jack and Abu on the wings today. Did they give you what you'd hoped for ahead of the game?
Yeah, I think they did. Both of them. Jack with his first league start, coming into a really tough place to play and playing slightly out of position. I thought he really provided us with some good moments, and Abu probably was one of our most effective players, especially in the first half. He looked really threatening. He had our best chance of the game in the first half. Obviously didn't put the ball in the back of the net, but really promising. I think he just tired towards the end, having played 90 minutes on Tuesday, and it's a big part of his development and part of his learning to try and go back to back with those 90 minutes. But overall, very pleased with him.
How did the approach change to the game? Obviously, once the sendings off happened.
We changed formation. First of all, it was one of those where we decided to adapt with the players that we had on the pitch, and the game became a bit more open. We wanted to, try and exploit certain sort of weaknesses in the way that Stevenage was set up. And yeah, unfortunately, we didn't. We did in terms of creating opportunities. We had some really good sort of chances to either cross the ball or shoot towards the back end of the game, and yeah, we didn't quite take advantage of that. The one that really sticks out in my mind was where Zach Sonson gets to the byline with a cut back, and we managed to find a Stevenage player. So those are the small little moments that made the difference.
The added time at the end, 11 minutes, obviously another injury to the official today. What would your message to the players be, sort of moving forward? Obviously, in that you feel like such a short space to get that winner when actually there's sort of 10 plus minutes.
Yeah, a bit of patience, I suppose, but also. Not to contradict myself, patience mixed with urgency to actually go and get the goal. We haven't got forever to score goals. We need to be better at that. Obviously, not only scored in the last two games. And the most difficult thing is that the time's being added on at the back end of the games, which is absolutely fine. But all of the stoppages then kill the momentum of the game. And I tried to make the point to the fourth official in the first half is that their goalkeeper goes down. I won't say what I thought it was for, but their backup goalkeeper decides not to get warm. So sort of asked the question, what do you think about that? What do you think when that happened? You tell me what's going on here. Can we manage games better? Can we see the ball on the pitch for a lot more in the 90 minutes? And obviously we didn't today, and that was slightly disappointing. So yeah, the time's getting added on, but I think the momentum of the game really gets killed.
It must be sort of mixed emotions for you. Obviously it's another clean sheet and another clean sheet for Will in the back line, but again another 0-0 where we've sort of failed to score.
Yeah, mixed emotions definitely, but overall disappointment, I think, in terms of not being able to go and take advantage of some of the chances that we created, or the areas that we got into. I think that was the thing, because we did all the ugly side of it. I think we defended really well. It's set piece after long throw, the ball coming in the box, and Stevenage are a good side. They do that and they do it really well, and sides are going to struggle against that this year. So that was the first thing we needed the lads to step up to the plate and deal with. Unfortunately, we then need a bit more quality on the back end of it, and in a few of those moments we just didn't show it.